wonder if I blend in. Is he going to notice me? That would be neat. Oh, he noticed me. Dadgummit, the horns did... Yeah, I thought I wouldn't give it away. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Conan Exiles. As you can see, I have unlocked and crafted the fur armor. The improved fur armor. The veneer? Whatever it's called. I have crafted this armor up because I wanted to test it out. Compared with not only looks, but also the points and the armor protection and stuff like that. Compare this to the other fur pieces. Now, the other fur pieces, what I'm talking about, are... Where did they go? Oh, no. I have to show you in the armor's bench. But they're the very first fur pieces that I unlocked. It's the super heavy stuff. You guys, if you've been following along with the series at all, you have seen me wear it up in the north as cold protection, stuff like that. I believe I have it over here in this chest. Nope, I don't. Spoiler alert, I crafted up star metal stuff. Yep, I'll get to that in a second. Ah, where did I put it? Dadgummit, you know what? I think I can show you in the armor's bench. Nope, yes, this stuff right here. Super, super bulky. Super bulky. I do not like it whatsoever. I look like I belong in the Himalayas when I wear this stuff. It's not my personal favorite. I mean, to each his own. But for me, I like this. I like this style a lot better. And actually, oh, wrong button. Actually, I believe... What am I doing? I believe that this provides the exact same... Along the same lines of the armor value and knockback defense and the cold protection. But let me check this out and just verify that kind of stuff. We'll just compare one item. We don't have to compare the entire set. That's dull and boring. Okay. 1 cold protection, 1610. That is for the pants. Wait, what am I wearing right now? Am I wearing 2 of the same thing? Aha! There we go. That's the complete set right there. Okay. I like that better. That matches a little bit better. A little less metally, all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's compare these two. I have to do that in this. 1610, 566. I think it's like 600 and something. Okay, that's the star metal. That's not what I want. Let's just, you know what? I keep messing this up. Let's just move this stuff over into the inventory. We'll compare the chest plate and with the pants. Yeah, that's what we'll compare. Okay. Armor value 29. Knockback defense 14. For the veneer, yeah, whatever. For harness, compared to... Where did I put you? There you are. 2214. 2914, 2214. Okay, so realistically, if you just look at this, it doesn't make much sense, but this provides a better armor value. So I like that. And it's the exact same durability. Is this a high grade? No, they're both mid grade. You have to use medium stuff, and this provides better cold protection. Actually, no, it's the same cold protection. Wow. I don't know what I was looking at. Maybe it's the difference between the pants. 1610, 2110. Okay. Yeah. So you get better cold protection with this set. Now, I mean, it's higher up in the skill chain, right? In the recipe chain, I guess I should say. Well, it all depends on when you learn the order and stuff, but, you know, just trust me on that. Okay, anyways, you know, I got this armor. I think it's really cool. I like it better. I'm a lot more likely to wear this out in the cold. I mean, yeah, I don't know how often we're going to go up there, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, the other thing that I crafted up, if you remember in the last episode, I crafted the sword, the shield, and I think that was it. I like that stuff a lot. The only problem that I have is that if you compare this sword right here, it's 1,000 durability, 85 health damage, 13% armor penetration to the glacier crack. This I technically need to repair, and matter of fact, can I go ahead and do that? 1610. Okay, so you have more durability with the glacier crack than you do with the star metal sword. This is 8770. This is 8513. That's an insane amount of difference when it comes to armor penetration. 2 points in the health damage, okay, I can live with that. 600 point difference between the durability? That's crazy. That's crazy. And this is a mid-grade weapon. This is super OP. Now, I'm not complaining. I'm just comparing stats here with what the game is. And I know it's early access, so don't beat me up over the fact that, oh, you're complaining. No. I'm just comparing what it's at right now. Okay. So if you're playing the game currently, I highly recommend the Glacier Crack as a weapon to move towards. Super easy. I've shown you guys how to get to the Ymir Teacher if you were already in the game before the new update came out, the Northern update. Yeah, all that good stuff. So, that's not really that big of a deal. I'm just going to keep the Glacier Crack. It looks really cool. I actually really like the look of the Star Metal Sword. The attack speed's the same. If there's a difference, I can't tell. And I absolutely love the way that this looks, especially paired with the sword. But, if you're going off of aesthetics, that's a personal preference and not really a statistical one. So, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now that we've got that figured out, actually, we didn't figure that out because I didn't show you what the Star Metal stuff looks like. Oh, baby. Okay, I think I've got the other stuff in my inventory, so we should be good. Star Metal Tasset, Star Metal Boots, Star Metal Gauntlet, Star Metal Pauldron, Star Metal Helmet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Personally, I like the veneer fur harness as far as the way that the armor looks. But this is still cool stuff. It's top tier. Very much top tier. And, it's not half bad. Not half bad. I don't know what the difference between this and, say, the hardened steel stuff is. We'll just take a look at that real fast. It's got 1 cold protection, 1865, high grade, armor value 44, knockback defense 19, compared to 4226. So you get better knockback defense if you are using the hardened steel pauldron. And this is 1 heat. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I should probably do more research on this, but everything going on with the temperature system right now, it's kind of hard to gauge it. Like every time I jump in the water, well, not every time, but most of the time when I jump in the water and then I start taking off and running, I start instantly gaining heat stroke. And that's not supposed to happen. I know it's early access, they're working on it, but it still happens. So it's kind of a hard judge for what's actually going on, what's supposed to actually go on and happen with the armor and stuff like that. So, just bear that in mind. But, you've got the Star Metal stuff. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like you've got a higher durability. I think this is like 1600 and this is 1800. High grade knockback defense, like I said, is not as high, but, it's fine. It's still pretty cool stuff. Still definitely cool stuff. And, it's at this point, it's personal preference. It's a lot cheaper and easier, depending on where you are in the map, to get the hardened steel as it is compared to, getting the Star Metal. But it's still pretty cool. It's actually cheaper, in my personal opinion, to harvest Star Metal than it is to get the hardened steel stuff. Because hardened steel, if you don't remember, requires brimstone and what is it? Brimstone and something else. Tar. In order to make the steel fire, then you got to turn the steel fire from metal ingots into steel, and then you have to take the steel and combine it with black ice and steel fire in the forge in order to get hardened steel bars. Whereas all you need for the Star Metal is brimstone and Star Metal. That's a pretty significant difference if you ask me. In as far as material costs go. Now, in order to harvest the Star Metal, it's a lot less common to get. You don't find it in super big patches like the iron nodes. Actually, I don't know if that's entirely true or not, because they do have the meteor showers. Maybe that's the one time where a bunch of them land. I don't know. I've never actually experienced one. So, that's just, it is what it is. Now, as soon as it gets daylight, I'm going to show you guys what I've kind of been working on. And hopefully by then, we'll have some of the stuff that I've been crafting up ready to go. So I'll be right back. So I went ahead and added these statues. Is that what they're called? The totem statue? Yeah. Statue of Ymir. Okay, so I added these bad boys. Now I added these here. I was thinking about not actually placing them here because I was worried about having too many of them around the base. and I really wanted to incorporate them into the mansion for sure. But I felt like I might have way too many of them. They just looked way too good here. Way too good here. And actually, one of y'all suggested me placing them here, and that's the only reason that I hadn't done it beforehand, because I was thinking along the exact same lines as you were. But I just, yeah, they're too good. And honestly, if I feel like at any point it's just too much, I can always go back and pick these things up without having to worry. What was that? I could have swore I just heard something or somebody. Ooh, was that? That could have been myself. Anyways, that doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is I want to start working on the archery place. I think, yeah, this is going to look really good. Really, really good. Now, I've thought about having a tower in the background, but for right now, this is probably my best bet, just to go ahead and see how big I want this thing. The only issue that I have... Okay, I want to make this a double wall, regardless. Whoa, lag. Regardless, I want to make this a double wall, okay? And there's already some existing pieces in here, and I can't honestly remember if there's missing pieces or not. So hopefully there aren't. Hopefully I won't have any issues other than this obvious lag that's happening right now. Not really sure what's going on with that. But I wonder... I thought about having them have targets, like it's an archery range, right? So I thought about having targets up against the rock wall. But that might be too close to this, because this, for the mansion, is literally just a layout. I always have the option to expand just a little bit this direction. Mostly this direction if I need to. So I don't want it to be too crammed in there. But at the same time, I always feel like in medieval times and stuff like that, usually you've got the keep or the castle or whatever you want to call it, and then there's always some kind of a training barracks close to it. You can see from the castle or the keep, you can see the troops training. That's where, the hierarchy trains, all that stuff. I'm getting way too technical into this, but at the same time, I love that kind of stuff. So it's kind of what I want to do. Now, it's probably advantageous of me to angle this a little bit, because we've got an angled shape in this direction, right? So I should get some triangle foundations and go over this direction just slightly, and then kind of just place it in here, right? So we've got a little bit of room to expand this direction. Maybe we could have like a catwalk or something up on the side where you could see down into it. That would be pretty neat. And I've also thought about one more thing. I don't know if I'm going to do it, because it's kind of been a waste of materials. But there's a possibility of me removing this back gate. Now, the only reason I say that is because up to this point, I haven't actually used this gate. Because of the ruins and because of the way I can place foundations in certain areas and I can't place them in others, I'm thinking it might be better if I just move the wall back just a little bit so I can complete the wall. Right? And I was hoping to enclose most all of this, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. So that's kind of, it is what it is. I mean, this is what I get for choosing this location. It's a pretty sweet location. I wouldn't trade it, but at the same time, there's limitations to it, just like any place you decide to build. So that's kind of what I'm stuck with. I've got some decisions I need to make, and I don't really want to have to make those decisions, but I don't have a choice. So let me go ahead and, just to be safe, I'll gather up some stone. We'll go ahead and figure out exactly what direction I want to start placing this thing, and then we'll get started on it. I think I've got the placement that I like. So I was thinking I wanted to add a little bit to the archery range. Now, the reason I wanted to do that, I feel like it's going to look really, really good if I do this, right? So you've got like a little bit of an entryway, which technically speaking, I could move this back just one. But let me show you what I've been thinking about. I want to have like an arena up top, right? So not only do you have archery, which I'm going to be placing on up here and down here, so they can stand back this direction and hit the targets, and then they'll have varying like levels of the targets. I think that's going to look really, really good. I'm not sure if I have to have foundations for that or not. I don't really know. Wait, that one acted like it was going to snap right there. I don't know why. Wait, Okay, no. I can place it wherever I want. That's fine. But can I place it up here? Oh, crud. Okay, maybe I can't place it up here, but I mean, that's okay, right? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And if I absolutely have to, I guess I could just move some ceiling pieces out this direction. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable. I don't know. I haven't really figured that portion out yet. But I want to have that, and I want to have an arena. That way you can come up here and do some combat stuff. That'll be really cool. The only thing that I wish you had was like a gate or something. You don't have to have like a doorway. You could have an actual fence gate. That would be nice. That'd be very, very nice. And who knows, maybe I can actually, I don't know, challenge somebody to a duel. Now, I know this is actually really, really small, but if you think about it, if you're just practicing up-close combat, you don't have to have something huge, right? Like, that kind of takes away the whole being able to kite around and stuff like that. So, I mean, I like it. I think it's going to look pretty cool. So, that being said, let's go ahead and start off by replacing these foundation pieces. Now, the reason I wanted to use the insulated wood and maybe not something thicker and more durable is because this stuff is actually relatively durable. You don't really have to worry about it too much. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this stuff takes quite a while to get damaged. So we should be fine there. I guess it's probably better. Oh, here we go again with not being able to see. It's really hard to tell sometimes when you're trying to replace because you can't see through the top of the foundation on which direction you're actually placing the wood. Now I can barely kind of see, so I'm trying to get a little bit lucky here. Yep, looks like I'm getting pretty lucky so far. That's not half bad, actually. And then, you know what? Can I place any... Oh, yeah, that's right. God, this lag. I was thinking maybe I have like a little storage hut or like a little bench or something with an awning over the top. That might look pretty cool. But I have to have it too wide. 2 pieces wide is what I'm referring to. I don't know. Maybe we'll actually have that like right here. Maybe that won't be too bad. I don't want to take away from the shrine. So maybe I should just remove this piece and this piece and not necessarily worry about that. Oh yeah, that'll be okay. And I don't even have to go back further. I can just do it right here on the side. That will be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And if I absolutely have to, might as well just place some pieces right in here. And I should be able to, yep, I should be able to place it right there. Awesome. Actually, I don't know if I want to place this one here or not. Oh, I'm too particular. Way too particular. Yeah, I kind of like the look of having stuff up underneath it. I think that's going to look really good. Now, technically, I could go ahead and replace these with the hardened brick or the stone brick. Yeah, that's right. The stone brick. Kind of like I did over here. I liked the way that looked. Yeah, because you don't want the blood of your enemies staining your wood, right? I'll probably end up doing that, so I'll leave these as is right now, but on these outer pieces, I want to go ahead and replace them with the insulated wood. Which, I'm going to need more of these, so 3 more of those. Then I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the insulated ceiling pieces. Well, 5 at the minimum. I don't know if I'm going to have to place them over to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool. Oh. There we go. You can kind of sort of see it on the edge. Just barely. Ah, crap. I did it again. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to destroy anything by doing that. Or maybe I did. Yep, I definitely did. That's fine. That's fine. I was going to try and incorporate, and I'll show you guys in just 1 second. We'll do it like that. Yeah. Okay, my OCD is kicking in. I'm going to have to fix these. They need to be facing the right direction. that's fine. That, and like that. So what, 3 more? Yep. But there's water underneath here, and I thought it would be kind of cool to have a little bit of a drop off and you'd be able to see that, but that's just not an option. And that's okay. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. There's only so much that I can do. It's fine. It's fine. It just would have been really cool. If I would have thought about it this way ahead of the game, I could have changed the way that the wall was, and I could have changed the spacing of all of this stuff. But, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens. So, just imagine this with stone brick. And I'll show you guys once I finally update it. But for now, we will do this little outer edge over here. All the way around. And I'm going to need more of these. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more. Do I have enough materials? I should have enough materials. Oh yeah, I built way more than I needed to, as far as the foundations go. But, you know, that's really not that big of a deal, because I've got other buildings and stuff like that. So, I mean, nothing's really wasted. The only thing that's wasted is when I go through and place all these foundations, and then I end up removing them or misplacing them. That's when it really sucks. So we've got the wooden stairs. We've got the little arena. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Maybe I can get some fighter thralls and just place them in here, just for, you know, that added effect. Ah, now they're changing the way that the thralls work. There's talk during their live stream that they had just a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago. It depends on when you watch the video, but it was really not that long ago. They talked about changing the characteristics of thralls. Not only can you add items into their inventory, so once you break a thrall, they're going to start off with just the basic plant fiber clothing. You can add whatever clothing you want to it. That goes for dancers, archers, and fighters. And I think the other guys, you can't do that, or I'm not really sure if you can do. I don't know. You guys can correct me if you want in the comments, but I'll have to go back and take a look, and really we'll just see what happens when they implement it. But you can change out their weapons for those different guys and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty neat. I can technically get thralls from the desert, or I can get them from over here, and then change them to wear whatever clothes I want them to. So like my dancer in the house over here, that doesn't have the Zamorian typical dancer gear, I can change that, no problem, and I don't have to worry about trying to find a specific dancer. The other portion is they are supposedly working on allowing you to have them follow you. So the reason I was mentioning the gate is if I place them up here, I can close the gate and not worry about them coming through if somebody were to walk through the base. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited either way for that kind of a system change to the thralls. They've been talking about this for a long time, and I think it's actually going to be pretty cool once they implement it. So that's what we got there. Now, what do we need to add? We have these targets, and I actually went ahead and grabbed a couple of these earthenware pots, because I feel like not only should we have the regular target, but we could also have these bad boys. Just as, like, you know, extra little breakable pieces and parts and stuff. Oh, come on, let me snap. Do I have to have... Ah, dang it. That is very, very frustrating. Can I place you here? I guess I could technically... How is this going to work? Well, hold on a second. I've got an idea. I'll place you along the edge right here. Okay, we just have 3 there. And I place 1 below. Come on. And snap for me. Perfect. So we've got a little bit of a wall here, right? We can get rid of this one, so we don't have to look at that. And now we should be able to place these things. No problem. Not enough contact with the ground. Wait. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Place 1 like that. And I don't think... Yeah, that one's not going to work. Wait. What? I thought I saw it go away for a second. Oh, come on. Work for me. I guess we could technically have you up here. Is it because it's clipping? think it's because it's clipping. Okay. That one might not actually work. What if we rotate you? Will you work better that way? Yeah, no. It's because it's in the hill. Even though it's got the foundation underneath it, it has to have more of just a regular foundation. Okay, well that kind of sucks. What if we have you, like... we rotate you? Oh, yeah. I finally got it to work. I had to get a little bit creative here. I was hoping that I could have this one all the way back here, like I was trying right before the break, and then we have this one up here, which is all by itself. This one was very difficult to place. This was like the only spot right here that I could put something here. I could technically have snapped it right here and then raised it up, but I like having these various different pillars and just the different like levels and layers, kind of making it a true archery range. I think it looks really, really good. I'll have to test it out with my bow. I've never actually used these things. And I think I've seen some videos where people have used them before. I can't honestly remember if it actually has some kind of a point system to it. Now, the only other thing I've thought about doing, because I've got my tower right behind it, and I'm pretty sure almost any of the arrows that I'm ever going to shoot over here are not going to damage these walls. But what if I did like a backstop? The only problem is any backstop that I do is going to have the same shape is this right here, unless I went from this one straight across, but that's gonna, yeah, I don't think that's actually gonna be able to happen. That's okay though. I mean, I'll be all right. Now I just need to finish replacing some of these foundations, build that little hut, and I should be good to go. So I might be going a little overboard, but I don't care. This is amazing. I love the heck out of this. Oh, I've got my little house here, my little hut, nice little refreshments. Maybe I can put like a mead table, or like a table in here with some drinks, to keep you guys hydrated. We've got the little bench here. Oh, yes. I love it. Absolutely love this. This has turned out significantly better than I ever thought it was going to. I'm not even joking. I love it. Okay, let's put these fence pieces up on the outer edge, just like this. Where is the middle? The middle is somewhere over here. Now, thinking we should probably place it here as well, kind of as a little bit of a boundary. Now the edge of this is going to be a little off-center because I angled it over this direction, and then there's not actually a foundation underneath here. So it would look a little strange if I placed one there, and then one here, and then one there, I think. So I'm just going to leave this open. I mean, this allows them to go pick up their arrows if they miss or whatnot. That's not really that big of a deal. Let's place an outer thing like so. Place another one here. We're going to tie all this in, so I'm not really worried about what that is and what that looks like for the moment. This is a nice little viewing area. Then I think I should just make one more, probably. Yeah, we'll make one more. Tie all of this in. Just like that. And then we should probably make another staircase too. Yeah, we'll do one. Grab that from the inventory. Place you right there. Oh, yeah. This looks really, really good in my opinion. Oh, heck yes. Okay, now we need to place a torch somewhere. Probably like right in... we'll do one at the edge of the stairs. Kind of partially. Then, can I place it not aligned enough with the ground? Are we having that issue again? Crap. Okay, we won't worry about that one too much. Can we place it in the corner over here? Can't place it there, but we can do it right in this corner. I will just place that in the middle. We'll put some extra little pots. Right, these are the ones to replace the broken ones. Oh yeah. That like that. Sweet. Oh, this is turned out really, really nice. Very, very nice. We need some lighting back here too, if we can do it. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. Should we place one, like, back here? Kind of light this whole area up. We could do one like that, maybe. Let's see what this looks like. Beautiful. Oh, that's going to be very nicely lit up in at nighttime. That I'm not worried about at all. And I was actually thinking about, I don't know what I did. Ah, here we go. I forgot to place these up underneath. So let's see if we can do that. We should be able to attach. We'll do one. Whoa. And of course, didn't place in the right spot. Awesome. It's been jumping around like that for me here lately, and I'm not really sure why. There? Yeah, okay, that works. And we'll just place it down there. Okay, cool. And we'll have to finish this off around in the back. I'm not super worried about it, but, you know, for now, that looks pretty dang good. It's really good. I'm happy with this. We've got the archery range set up. Beautiful. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. If you're new to the channel, be sure and subscribe. Really helps me out, and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.